Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to this RSCNI short video on accessibility, it's an accessibility webinar on the JISC TechDis Toolbox. My name is Audrey Graham, an e-learning advisor with RSCNI. So the JISC TechDis Toolbox is very useful, full of really time-saving tips to help you work quicker, full of little bite-sized videos which you can watch and then do whatever it is you want to do having watched the video. It falls into different sections. There's one on technology, planning and organisation, communication, teamworking and addressing different needs. So as I said, it's full of time-saving tips and tricks to help you to work quicker, smarter and be more professional. So you can have, for example, text documents read out by the computer and then you can take the sound file away to listen to them anywhere you want. You can set up alerts on an online calendar to remind you of important dates or tasks, or you can share photos with your friends and your family. And as I said, it's full of little bite-sized videos, guides and also audio files to give you just-in-time information so you can learn something new or you can put into practice something straight away. The different sections, technology, planning and organisation, communication, teamworking and addressing different needs. So in the technology section you'll find tools that you might already be using but you might like to learn more about them. So you may already be using Microsoft Word, but do you know, for example, how to use the auto text function to save yourself some time typing? Or have you considered changing the background colour of Word to help you to read what you're typing on the screen? The planning and organising section, it contains helpful tips and techniques to help you get organised. So for example, if your email box is overflowing and you've lost your diary again and you can't bring yourself to start on another piece of work, then you might find this section useful to help you plan your workload. There's videos on using all the different aspects of Google will help you to find out what you want more quickly. The communication section, computers, mobile phones and the internet have changed the way we communicate, so this section can help you use the tools to your advantage, whether preparing for a job interview or converting text to audio. And you can also find out a bit more about social media and staying safe online in this section on communication. Teamworking. It's an important life skill and there are many tools that can help you to share information and communicate better. So for example, use wiki websites to plan and discuss a project so that everyone can contribute. And you can use some of the many ways to share images, videos and audio files with your team or your colleagues. And the final section looks at users with different needs. So technology allows you to change and personalise the tools that you use. For instance, you can have text read out to you or you can control the computer using your voice alone. So this section is rich with ideas on how to adapt different tools so that they support you in what you want to do. So we'll just now have a look. I've put the link in here and we can just have a look now at some of the features on offer in the toolbox. So this is the toolbox. You can see here that there's an introduction video. If you want to look afterwards, you can play that and it'll introduce you to it. You can see the 5 sections really laid out here. So we'll have a look and see what the first one offers, the using technology section. So there's lots of different information here, working in Windows, working in Mac, OS X, tablets, free software, Office a very popular one, mobile phones, using the web and assistive technology. So we'll have a look at this one here, the Microsoft Office. And you can see there's more information on Word and the accessibility checker. So we'll just have a quick look at what's on offer in Word. And you can see there's quite a list here of various options. So there's using the autocorrect option in Microsoft Word, how to align text in Microsoft Word 2010, changing the background color, using headings, how to use images, creating hyperlinks, using the navigation pane, and so on. There's a list. So we look at this one here, changing the background color in Microsoft Word 2010. Okay, and you can see here is the short video to play. So if we just play that. So this really covers the font and background color. So select the Page Layout tab in the Page Background group and click on the Page Color icon. Hover over a color to preview the effect the change will have, and then click on the color you prefer to apply it to your document. Okay, so that's that little one there, and you can see that you can get guides on it as well. So if we just go back and if we look at another one, let's see the using the navigation pane, we'll have a look at that. So this one really covers the navigation pane, and the navigation pane is really the new name for the document map, which it was called in earlier versions of Word. So if we just play this, you can obviously enlarge the screen, which I'll just do this time. So select the View tab, and in the Show group, click on the Navigation pane checkbox, and then use Browse by Headings to move quickly to different parts of the document by the headings that have been applied. So you can see headings 1, 2 and 3 there. Click on the arrows by the headings to collapse the view. And that gives you a summary of the content. So that's that one. And if we look maybe at, let's see, we look at alternative text maybe and images. Yes, how to add alternative text or alt text really to images. Alternative text helps people who use screen readers or who have learning difficulties to understand the content of images and any other complex objects in a document. So we'll play this one. I'll just enlarge the screen. So select the image to open the Picture Tools Format tab, and in the Picture Styles group, select the down arrow in the right-hand corner to open the Format Picture dialog box. Select Alt Text and add a title and a short description. So make your alt tag relevant. And then click Close. So a sighted reader can't see any visible changes, but a screen reader will read out the added text when it reaches the image. And if converted to a PDF file, the text will appear when the mouse is placed over the image, providing useful information to all readers. So that's that one. So if we go then to the next section, planning, you'll see that there's various things on offer there. So managing your messages, if we have a look at what's in it. So creating folders for your messages, information about using flags, labels, filters, how to set up rules, phishing emails, manage time. So you've got information about online calendars and about setting up task lists and reminders. So if we have a look at that one. Use an online task list, which might help some people. And if we click on that. So you can see the task list or to-do list. Click on the plus sign and add your task. And you can add deadlines and notes if you want. And you can sort your lists by due date or drag your items up and down. Print your task list if you wish. And you can have multiple lists at a time if you wish as well. So tick your tasks off when they're complete. And there's other task list programs like Wunderlist, Remember the Milk, TechDis, or you could use a task list that you might have on your mobile phone. So, okay, some useful links there. Okay, so that's planning. Communication, we have a look in that. Some information on presenting yourself. So social media and information on keeping safe. And you can see there it's also information on reading tools, multimedia tools, video calls and writing tools. So if we have a look at reading tools, and there's information on different text-to-speech and reading on screen. The next one, if we have a look at, is team working, which gives you information on things like team planning, collaboration, team communication, and sharing information. So if we have a look at sharing information, and if we have a look at the documents, you can see that there's information about wikis, about Microsoft SharePoint for anyone using that, and about cloud computing. So if we want to have a look at the wiki one,
welcome to Wiki's Planning. These four friends are going on a camping trip. They need to bring the right supplies because they're backpacking. The group needs to plan and plan well, so coordination is key.
hopefully you can hear this okay.
It starts with one, but quickly becomes a mirage. Email is coordinating and organizing input. This is people across everyone's business. This is let's sort of there is it requires using the group. This is those wikis
Okay, so hopefully you heard that Common Craft video about wikis, which is very useful information. If not, you can always go back and play it again for yourselves. Okay, so the last section then is, well, we've missed out team working there. There's one on team working. Okay. Well, that's the one I think we just looked at there, wasn't it? Sharing information, yes. The last section, I was right the first time, the last section on different needs, you can see that it'll cater for people with vision problems, mobility and coordination, memory and concentration, hearing, understanding, profound and complex user needs, for example, having to use switches and dyslexia. So if we have a quick look in each one of these, okay, so it gives you different ones, iPhone, iPad, using the web, Microsoft Office, text-to-speech, and so on. And if we have a look at the dyslexia one, which is a common user need in the colleges. Okay. So we've got different information here on planning and organising, writing, audio, reading on screen, text-to-speech using the web. We have a look at what's in some of those. So you can see information about sticky notes in Windows 7, adding appointments on your online calendar, sharing your calendar, setting priorities, using Xmind to create mind maps, using task lists, and so on. Let me just go back. And if we look at one of them in dyslexia, let's see, I think there's one on enhancing the web, or enhancing your browser in the web. Oops, it seems to have got confused there. So let's, if I just go out of that, go back to my PowerPoint. And if I just click on the link again and open it, yeah, it should take us in again. So we were on different needs, and we were going to look at dyslexia. There we are. Let's come up this time. So yes, there's the one on using the web. So common one, making websites more accessible in Internet Explorer. If we have a look at that. And it talks about the different plugins for your browser, and gives an example of Clean Page, which takes away the clutter on a web page, making it easier, obviously, to read the main document. And Clean Page really allows you to choose a font set and easily customize the font settings. So if we have a look at this one, I'm not sure if you can hear this clearly or not. So just really talking about plugins as add-ons to your browser, and the example of Clean Page. So it allows you to change your font set and easily customize font settings. The text-to-speech function allows you to use your preferred voice, and you can control the speed of reading and the font settings as well. Now you may not hear this as TechDis JISC voice, but it's reading it out at the moment. So you can control the speed of reading and your font settings. So you can practice reading at your own pace. and adjust the font settings before you print the web page. So that's where you download clean page, readonwebsite.com. And IE Spell is another useful add-on. So you can check your spelling, check what you've typed. So if you click on Tools, Manage Add-ons, you can search for other useful ones. And you can click on Accelerators and find more accelerators. So filter for different ones and add them to Internet Explorer. That's the YouTube one. And that's another video, accessibility in web browsers, to if you want to find out other ways to make internet browsing easier. Okay, so as I say, that in a nutshell is the JISC TechDis toolbox. It's full of useful little videos and little guides which you can look at. Only takes a couple of minutes to look at any of them, and they're self-explanatory. You can then go ahead and try out any one of those things, and hopefully they should help you to work a bit quicker and smarter. Thank you for listening.